Good morning everyone, and what a picture postcard morning this is. So I'm back up on Marsh Farm. This is Harris Lake behind me here, and I come right down the southern end. I've never fished down here before, but it's a little bit busy up the other end. You know, it's near the car park, so people can't be bothered to walk all the way down this end, which is good for me because I like a nice bit of peace and quiet. But it's a Sunday, so it's likely to get very busy today, so I'm prepared for that. But this swim I've chosen behind me, I've got all this area. The swim next door is closed, so I've got basically two swims. I've got all this area up to the island. I've got these lovely lily pads here in front of me. I can see some fish bubbling just out beyond the pads there, and I've got all this right hand margin. So I'm going to start off on my normal method, which is going to be pellet comb with small 2mm pellets clustered around a small banded fluoro pop-up, 4mm pop-up. I'm going to start off using those, put a little bit of bait out there. It's going to be another hot day, you know, we've had a real heat wave the last 2 weeks. Temperatures have been up to 30 degrees. Yesterday it was 28, 29, you know, absolutely blisteringly hot. It's supposed to be a little bit more overcast today, and even the chance of an odd shower, which would be nice. Be a rest from all the humid hot weather we've had. But my expectations aren't too high today. You know, the water temperature's really high, the air pressure's high. I'll be glad of a few tench today, so let's get the rods out and see what we can do. Right, so there we go. We've got the rods out, got them both on banded pellets with a little cluster of pellet cone, 2mm pellets moulded around the hook. Just flicked them out to a little baited area, just catapulted some small pellets out there, and it's fingers crossed for a tench or two. But what I'm really hoping for today is one of those elusive Crucians. Listen. How lovely. All I can hear is the birds singing. But I found a lovely little swim here, haven't I? You know, nobody's anywhere near me. I can't see any other anglers. On a Sunday morning, I thought it'd be really busy. I have seen some signs of tench spawning, you know, along the edges here. A lot of splashing about going on every now and then. So some fish are spawning, so that could be the reason why it's quiet. But I've had a fish, you know, within the first sort of 20 minutes or so. Just had a small tench, barely 3 pounds I would have thought, so at least it wasn't a blank. But I'm hopeful of a few more, and of course still hoping for that elusive Crucian. But in the meantime, I'm just going to enjoy the peace and quiet. Up. Well, I don't know if you saw all that, but Christ, that fish was fighting so hard. Totally weeded me. Then when I got it out of the weed, dived into those lily pads down there, I was bent fully into that fish then. Fully bent. Full test curve. Well, the rod was double bent. In the end, the £6 hook link went. I saw the fish, you know, it's a good £6 tench, but you win some, you lose some. Well, I managed to land this one. Still put up a hell of a scrap though, diving into the lilies. You know, they've got such strength. It's the only trouble with fishing next to a set of lily pads. When you get them in close, they're going to dive in, but we got this one. Yes, I've done it. Got myself a lovely Crucian. That's what I've been hoping for the last couple of trips, you know. Came up here about a month ago and had loads and loads of tench, no Crucians, but I've had 3 tench so far, all reasonably small, up to 4.5 pounds. And I've just had a lovely Crucian. I'm just going to give it a quick weigh, but I'm sure it's over 2 pounds. Well over 2 pounds, £2.12. Beautiful £2.12 ounce buttery gold Crucian carp. Exactly what I've been wanting to catch for some time now. Fantastic. Actually not far from my PB this actually. My PB is £3 exactly. So £2.12, good fish. There's another average one. Another male around about £4. So that's the 4th tench of the day. So enjoying it, having great fun. And another one, another average size one, another one around about 4.5, something like that. But plenty of action. Best one of the day here. It's a good 5, 5.5, 5 3/4, something like that. Beauty it is, immaculate condition. And I think it's fish number 8 of the day. So it's going pretty well in the blistering heat that it's turned into now. So we'll quickly get this one back. What a beauty. Well, you wouldn't believe it was the same day, would you? I had the old suntan on earlier on. The sun was so hot, it was baking the back of my neck. And typically, less than an hour before I'm due to pack up, it's just gone 4 now, about 10 past 4, we got rain. I mean, we haven't had rain for weeks now, 3 weeks. So it's long needed. A bit of thunder as well rumbling around. But unbelievably, it looks like I'm going to have a wet pack up in about 50 minutes time. I actually bought my shelter because I thought I was going to be sheltering from the sun. But as it turns out, it's lucky I bought it because it's keeping me dry at the moment. Right, that's the end of the session. It's 10 to 5 now, so literally I've got to be off in 10 minutes time. So I've just got to wind the rods in and then I'll be away. Fortunately the rain stopped. Another little twitch there. Yeah, so fortunately the rain stopped. It was only like a half, 3/4 hour shower, but it did come down quite heavy. So that means that all the tent and everything's all wet now, so got to pack up, but at least I won't get wet getting back to the car. So it's a good second trip up to Marsh Farm this year, and you know, cracked it with that lovely Crucian. Next time I come up here, I won't be restricted to the 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock because I'll be a member. I have actually joined now, but the membership doesn't come into effect until 1st of July, and we're on 11th of June today. Couple more weeks and I'll be a full member. I'll be able to fish Johnson's Lake, which is literally just behind me here. 21 acres that is, big old lake. That's the one that I want to fish. You know, it's got big crucians in it. I'm hoping to beat my PB of £3 over there later this year. And they've got a couple of other nice waters too. One's got some grass carp in it, so I'm going to have a go for those as well. Anyway, it's the end of this session. Really enjoyable, nice and peaceful, quiet. Had my own sort of like little area. Nobody else was along this bank at all. Thoroughly enjoyed it, and can't wait to come back.